going to these camps and stuff like that. It's a great way to get your name out there, but also to get offers and going through these, the summer, going to these official visits and stuff is major for recruiting. Big part of recruiting is this summer. And I think we'll see what Brian Kelly's really made of as a recruiter and what this coaching staff is really made of as a recruiting team by, how many guys can they get to stay in Louisiana, guys that are from Louisiana to stay and not go to places like Bama or A&M or Auburn or whatever. How many Louisiana guys you can get to stay, and also how many guys you can get from out of state to come here to prove that LSU is really not just, that 2019 championship team, but a championship program, and raising that standard to a higher level. So what do you guys think about Brian Kelly as like a recruiter?
I mean, I really like some of his approaches, really, and like you said, like a lot of these kids are from small towns, and like just being able to go to an LSU camp and see that facility, be in there and like do what they do, it's really kind of a once in a lifetime experience because not many people get to go to all those camps and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I remember one of my friends in high school went to LSU camp, and it was like $300. Not every kid can afford something like that, and they made these camps. I mean, it was a one-day camp. They made it a lot cheaper. It was like, I think my mom said she paid $60 for the camp, so it was a lot more feasible for people to be able to go. But there was kids from all over at this camp. There was sitting next to a lady, and she said that she drove all the way from Orlando, Florida, to be at this camp. There was buses that brought some of their guys from their high schools to come to this camp. Like, it was a big deal, and saw a lot of guys there that were like, I was like, yeah, he's getting recruited heavily. Like, I could tell this kid is athletic. I can tell, like, just by how they were warming up and doing drills. They started him off doing a vertical, doing a broad jump, and doing a 40 just to get, like, the basics of, like, their skills. And they were all waiting in line, getting ready to do a broad jump. And I just see this one kid just standing in the back, just warming up, doing stretches and, like, doing, like, warm-up drills and stuff. And I was like, that's a really talented athlete. If you're taking the time, you're not just standing there waiting to go do whatever skill they're asking you to do. In the meantime, while you're waiting, you're stretching, you're warming up, you're doing all this
and
stuff.
a lot of coaches, like, they look at that for real. Like, it's called work while you wait. Like, even between reps, like, still get in, like, make sure, like, you're focused in on what's going on. Like, don't, like a lot of guys after reps, like, they nod off and, like, don't be paying attention. But, like, if you're, like, still on your stuff after the rep, preparing for the next rep, like, the coaches really look for that.
Yeah, agreed. TJ, you know a lot about recruiting. What's it take to be a good recruiter, and what's it take to get some of the top athletes in the country to be able to come to a place like LSU?
Yeah, I mean, for one, it starts with the recruit. It starts with their ability on the field and off the field. Recruiting has changed so much in the last 10, 15 years. In terms of what programs are looking for with the advancements of things like technology and social media and things like that. Like, yeah, a kid could be posting every single day on Twitter talking about, at coach this, at coach that. That coach may not be looking at their phone. They may have somebody else, checking their notifications, checking their emails. Some of them don't even check their emails. So it's like, it's important to get in the faces of these programs, of these coaches. You want to be able to show them in person, this is what I'm able to do against different people. Like you said, it's talent from all over the state, people all over the country who are coming in and paying to come to these camps. So best believe if people are paying and making sacrifices to come to this camp, that they're coming and showing their all. And that's what it takes. One of the recruits from my high school, we was chopping it up, and that's what I was telling them. I was like, when different schools that you're interested in post their camp dates, you need to be getting on that. Know a schedule, map out some places to go see. It's important to get in front of the coaches, because a huddle, a highlight tape, a Instagram post, a Twitter post, like, that's only gonna go so far. As for, this is what I can do in person. So, to all the young guys out there, it's important to make sure that you're going and getting your face known face to face, introducing your face. That's the best way. They say that's the best way to network with people, is face to face contact. So, if you're not getting in their face, do you know how many people that these coaches and recruiting staff departments are seeing in one day, you know, on social media, and they have their own players that they're looking for, and then we got the transfer portal now. So it's important to make sure that you take advantage of the opportunity to get in the faces of the coaches.
I also think it was really cool how well, I mean, I guess it's kind of standard, but I've never like been to a camp. This was my brother's first camp. Seeing the players there and be actively, you know, helping these guys and teaching them and stuff, I think that makes such a big impact on them, because these kids are 9th grade through 12th grade. They're still very young. My brother's 15. And you can learn so much from like a coach that's like, you know, old enough to be your dad or something like that. But whenever you're hearing good advice and good feedback and positive and constructive criticism and stuff from someone who's just a couple years older than you, you watch them play every Saturday and you look up to them as a player and as a person, and this is someone that, like, I guess you could say kind of a fan of, like, you like watching them and, you know, you respect their game. You have someone like that giving you advice, that's going to make such a big impact on you as a player, as a person, and as like a young man, like saying like, Jay Ward gave me some really good advice, I look up to him so much, you know, that's going to make such a big impact, I think, more so than what you could kind of gain from a coach. You can gain a lot from a coach, but you get someone who's kind of in your age range, in your generation, that's helping you out like that makes a big impact on you. And, you know, my brother said the players that were there helping them out were very hands-on, very interactive. They didn't seem like, you know, they were just there because they had to be, or acting like they didn't want to be there. They were there because they wanted to help these kids, because at one point they were these kids. And I reached out to Sage Ryan to ask him if he had any advice that I can give to my brother of like what he can expect and stuff like that. And he was like, look, some of the best kids there are the ones with the most heart. He's like, sometimes they might not have the most talent on the field, but if they got the most heart, they have the most potential. And I respect the hell out of him for, you know, giving me that advice that I can relay over to my brother. And that definitely boosted his confidence too. So a lot of respect for the players that went out there and helped out with camp. But switching gears a little bit, we are currently watching the game, the LSU Southern Miss regional finals, which hopefully are the finals. It was tied 4-4 when we started, but Southern Miss kind of got a leg up right now, 7-4 in the bottom of the sixth. They got 2 on in scoring position with 1 out. Is Razelman still on the mound?
No, they just called him. He just got a balk called on him.
He just got a balk?
That's why they got 7. Yeah, he just got a balk called on him. So,
great.
Yeah, it's getting kind of. Hope the bats can save us again tonight.
Hey, the eighth inning magic.
Eighth inning.
Ninth inning.
8th, 9th, 10th.
The
However it happens, we'll take it.
Right. No, what an amazing 2 days LSU baseball has had, Friday and Saturday. I mean, I was never the one to really lose hope, but I mean, you get in the 9th inning and
I lost hope.
you down 6-2. It's like you're in the 9th inning. I know you're the home team, but like
Friday we were at Earl's watching the game. Like all of us were at Earl's watching the game, and whenever we went down big, like it was 11-4. We was like, let's go home. Like it was over. And then we looked at Twitter. LSU was coming back.
Left too
so
early.
we got to turn the game on, and we finished the game on Laos. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean
The squad.
Giggles.
Where was my invite?
You were in Houston.
It just kind of happened.
Wait.
This Friday, I was not in Houston.
Oh, I thought that's what it was.
It wasn't like that.
So y'all hate me.
No, it definitely just happened. Like we was all like.
I didn't get invited to Earl's. I didn't get invited to the.
Here.
You
They said
know
something about
Earl's. You know.
I
the
left
Earls.
here on Friday at like 10 o'clock.
Mike
But we had been talking about Earl's.
Yeah.
Earl's is every Friday.
You knew.
Like
about
I had
Earl's.
work.
She trying to blame that on.
I had
us.
work.
Okay,
But still,
so
I could have been invited.
You were invited. Everybody was invited.
Yeah, that's like a
A
full
company
team
thing.
invite. Yeah, that's like a
Nothing
full
was in
team
the group
thing.
chat about it.
Because it was
And then
face to
after
face.
that, I wasn't even supposed to go to Stu's house. I was supposed to go to my house so I can get ready to do my night gig.
Yeah,
But
Anyways.
Mr. 3 o'clock in the morning, waking up, walking around people's house.
no, I never
That's
made it to my
insane.
night gig. Wait, or did I?
You
That
did.
was last
You
night.
did make
Last
it.
night I
You
did
did
go.
make it.
You went to on the other night, too.
Huh?
You went to on the other night, too. On Friday. Yeah.
I went Friday, but I ain't do nothing yesterday.
Yeah.
Last night.
You need to stay in the house.
I
We
tried.
outside.
No, you
What y'all
don't.
do?
You know you don't. TJ outside.
That boy TJ said, I ain't finna drink nothing all day. As soon as we get to Earl's, boy, I pull up with 2 cups.
I mean,
No, because literally, like, I have no soul discipline.
No, you don't at all.
I blame it on being from Louisiana, though. So,
No,
Dallas raised, BR made.
you are from Georgia.
but I
Georgia raised, BR
I
made.
read Cody Warsham's post today, and hold on, I'm gonna read it verbatim because it really did hit home for me. Hold on, give me about 2 more seconds.
You adopted Louisianian?
And it says something around those lines.
Okay,
So
Joe
what
Burrow.
it reads, it says the only requirement to fit the culture of Louisiana is to embrace it. Once you embrace it, it embraces you forever. That's what makes this place authentic. And you know, I resonated.
Props to Cody
on that.
Warsham.
Yeah, I resonated on that because
My
I was
guy.
like, it's just so true. Like, if you embrace the culture of full-fledged, like, when I go back home to Georgia, I be mad there's not daiquiri shops like that. Like, we got maybe 3.
No, we
And
got
it's
some
like,
good
I live. Right, you can't buy liquor at the gas station. It's just not no open carry policy on the streets. Like, there's rules against it. And so it's like, you got to embrace the culture.
I think I was actually shocked whenever, like I went to another state and they said they don't sell alcohol on Sundays or like
Or
they
in the
don't.
grocery store.
Or yeah, they don't sell. You have to go to a liquor store.
Yeah.
I can count on one hand how many times I've been in an actual liquor store because I can go to the gas station, I go to CVS, I can go right down the road and go get me some liquor. I'm 21, by the way. YouTube don't think that.
Yeah, whenever I go home,
Um,
and go to the gas station, I don't see any liquor.
No.
That's
Wait,
insane
hold
to
up.
me.
They don't sell liquor at all in
I mean,
Texas
it's
gas
like-
stations.
No,
But
like,
not
very
really,
rare.
like very rarely.
Yeah, very
Wow.
You gotta be like
in Georgia, no.
in certain areas, but like Walmart probably has like wine and stuff.
Yeah,
but
they'll
not, like,
sell
liquor.
beer.
They don't have like
they
hard
got,
But it ain't
they
no
got Hennessy at
Crown.
Walmart in Louisiana.
Right.
Wait,
They have
what'd
a
you say?
whole section. If you go in pretty much any Walmart in Louisiana, they got a whole section in the front by like the checkout that's
That got
all
all
liquor.
liquor.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
liquor.
It's all festive liquor, too.
yeah, it's great.
All festive liquor.
No, I mean being from Louisiana is like built
Go.
different. Like built different. I feel like the only kind of alcohol restriction you got in Louisiana is in Ruston. Ruston's a dry parish, so you can't buy any alcohol in Ruston at all. I think. So feel bad for them kids that go to Louisiana Tech.
Wait, so how do Grambling's own thing? I was about to ask how Grambling like be turning up like
That's
that.
in a different
Yeah,
area.
that's Grambling their own thing. Yeah.
I mean, they gonna find a way to turn up, but ain't nothing in Ruston to do other than Tech. So
Dang.
yeah, Shreveport, you go to Monroe, something like that. I don't know. I've never even been up north because it's like it's not even the same. I feel like North and South Louisiana should be separated into 2 different states. Like you know how like North Dakota, South Dakota, North Carolina, South Carolina, they should do
So
that.
it'd be North Louisiana and South
The
Louisiana.
cutoff
Yes.
the cutoff point would be Alexandria.
Alexandria
Yeah, that's
down
the
is
cutoff.
the Louisiana.
Shout out to Lloyd.
Yeah.
Opelousas, all that. Yeah, we good.
Not Opelousas.
Not OP staying safe. Not OP safe. Look, one thing Ron will do is protect OP. Like he gonna rep OP
Dog.
and he gonna protect OP. Y'all just gotta know. And that 337. Shout out
I went to
that
Opelousas. I think I've been to Opelousas like one time, and I stayed at this hotel that was a casino that had horse
Evangeline
races.
Downs. Evangeline Downs.
I was so shook. I was like, why they got all this shit here? Like there was horse races. I've never been in a horse races before. That was cool. And then they had a whole casino. I was 16. I couldn't go in the casino, but it was fun to look at from the outside. They had a restaurant. It was like a resort. I'm like, who knew Opelousas was built like that?
Jake DeLome got a $20,000 tab over there. Like anytime he come.
Wait, hold up. 20,000. So he could go in there at any point and spend 20K
Yes.
anytime.
Yes.
That is insane. But
Insane.
Jake DeLone is a Louisiana legend
Bridge.
and a Bro Bridge legend. So like they got to give him that
Bro
respect,
Bridge got the best
honestly.
crawfish.
My man played in the Super Bowl and all. That's crazy. From UL.
Well, I hope LSU baseball get it together. The
Yeah.
thing is, we
They've
never-
already used 9 pitchers.
Yeah,
Tonight?
tonight.
No.
That's
No.
what it says.
Tonight?
Tonight.
Pitchers
It says
9.
tonight.
Is that both sides?
Yeah, I
There's
think-
no,
I think that's
LSU
both
didn't
sides.
use 9
No,
pitchers
yeah.
already.
I don't think we could use
Sammy
9
Dutton,
pitchers.
Riley Cooper, Eric Raiselman.
that's it.
Yeah. Maybe all together. I don't know. I ain't giving up on them because the stuff they've been doing the past 2 days.
It's the 7th inning.
Yeah, it's the 7th inning.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, not worried at all.
Course Man said, Jordy, your daughter and her friends took over your studio again.
10 out of 10 comment.
That's crazy.
Well, we also got some NBA Finals action going on tonight. You know, Boston stole one on the road against Golden State in Game 1 on Friday night. My bad. Was that Thursday or Friday night?
That was
Thursday.
Thursday
Yeah, that was
night,
Thursday night. It's currently 68-56. Boston is losing. Golden State seems to be taking advantage, taking over this.
68.
Well,
That's what you said?
it's 68-56 over there.
59.
Well, now
watching
Boston
that.
just
68,
scored.
59.
But I mean, what Boston did was phenomenal in the fourth quarter on
Base hit?
Thursday. Okay, we got a base hit here in baseball. Dylan Cruz doing his thing per usual.
Need to see a cruise missile right about
Yeah,
now.
Like,
we
how-
need them to get the bat swinging right now.
But really though, how good is he like for real? Like,
He's gonna be.
it's insane.
He's
how
gonna be a
good
number
he
one
is.
overall
Like,
pick in the draft next year.
last night when he hit the home run, I was like, yeah,
didn't it
it's
go
comeback
over the
mode. It
scoreboard?
went over the scoreboard, which was insane, and then
It didn't come down.
just
It's still up in the air.
Dylan
Flying
Cruz could have went.
like a missile.
He turned down an offer from the major leagues right out of high school to be able to come here and do this.
well, he asked for too much money.
I mean that too, but I mean he came here. He's proven that he's worth that much money.
Yeah,
So he's gonna be a very rich man.
I'm trying to give him that Mike Trout money. If I'm a GM, I'm not even gonna lie.
But
I can't get over how much Jacob Berry looks like Drew Brees.
No, I was saying that last night.
Some
I
people
was
don't
tripping.
see it, and I don't
No,
get
I
it.
was tripping. Like,
Take off the
I was
birthmark
looking,
and
I was
it's-
like, wow.
Come on, battle.
Put him. I think for Halloween he should dress up as Drew and get
put
the
a
little
little-
birthmark on
Just
his
put some
face.
makeup.
Boy, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. People would be
That's
taking pictures with him like he was really Drew.
Wait, did you see what his dad told Jock?
No.
He was like, yeah, if he is his daddy, he got a whole lot of meals to pay for.
Well, yeah, we hope LSU baseball could pull it through. Come on now. We got the ball.
They will. I'm not. ready.
If LSU wins this regional, they will be heading to Miami. If Miami wins their regional, they lost today against Ole Miss, 2-1, I believe.
Yeah, but that Miami regional is behind a day.
Yeah, they
So
are behind a day because
they
of the storm.
I think they're playing the elimination game right now,
Okay.
and then they'll play tomorrow, like the championship.
Okay.
Hopefully they lose though. I hope Miami loses and Ole Miss wins, so Ole Miss will have to come to us because we'll have the super regional host if Miami loses their regional.
Ole Miss and LSU baseball for the last 4 years has always been a very interesting storyline with the Bianco family. So I think that would be interesting. You know, I mean, last time Ole Miss went to Alec Boss Stadium, they swept LSU. So
Pretty bad.
pretty, yeah.
It's part of
Yeah.
why we're not hosting right now.
Yeah, it is. I feel like if LSU would have done something in that series, probably could have helped that RPI a little bit and got them, in a better position to host a regional. But it is what it is. But top of the 7th inning, no outs. Cruz on first, Barry up to bat. 1-2 count. I trust Barry with everything.
That's a
Ooh,
ball.
Oh.
That's a ball.
But sometimes it becomes the umpire show, and
Yeah.
they'll start calling balls that's not balls and strikes that's not strikes, type thing.
It do be like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jason Tatum kind of disappointed us on Thursday in that
night.
game.
Yeah, he only had 12 points.
So I'm trying to see where he's at right
Most
now.
assists by
Let's see.
most assists in his
All
first
right,
finals
tonight
appearance.
he's talking his talk. He is 26. Jaylen Brown with 17, but the rest of the Boston Celtics seem to be struggling. Al Horford, after having a really big fourth quarter, helping Boston with that lead deep in the fourth. He only has 2 points tonight, 1 for 4 field goal. He hasn't even shot much.
And Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart with 2 points. That's very poor for him. So I'd like to see their performance here. Hopefully, as the third quarter does begin to wrap up, I would hope to see their performance pick up a little bit. Steph Curry doing his thing per usual, 26 points, 4 of 10 on 3-pointers today. He's getting some assistance tonight from Andrew Wiggins. It was good to see Gary Payton back in the lineup after his injury a couple weeks ago, but he's had a pretty quiet night with 5 points. Jordan Poole, a pretty quiet night as well. So it'll be interesting to see how this third quarter wraps up and the fourth quarter goes. And yeah, we have one out here. Crew's still on first.
I love how we're all so locked into the game. Like
No, we really are.
We can't
But
even talk. We're just
baseball is also such as like a slow moving game. There is periods where you're just kind of sitting there and
You just
staring.
gotta eat right.
But,
Yeah,
but
you just gotta-
LSU baseball really is the cardiac kids, like for real. Like
Yes.
everybody is on like hospital watch right now. Like we all
Yes.
are one call away from a heart attack for real.
Quite
Like
literally.
honestly, like why is Jay Johnson so short though? Like it's just every time I see him, I'm like wow, like
Love him.
like I would be looking at the top of his head every time. Like
Miami and Arizona are playing their elimination game right now, and they're tied up 1-1 in the 5th inning.
that would be another interesting opponent if we
If we
had
had to play
Arizona?
if Arizona
That
Arizona
would
had
be
to come here,
sick.
I would love it.
Arizona has to come to LSU.
I'd like that.
Jay Johnson's first year. He just
Oh
left
my god, you
them
know how much
cold.
money LSU
It,
made?
gotta
it would
win.
be insane.
Shout out
Like
Paul.
that would be crazy.
They
Shout out
gotta
to who?
Paul and Riley.
Yeah. Shout out to Paul and Ryan.
All right now, baseball guys, y'all hear our request. We want to see Arizona. Come on, get there.
Hey, you got him there.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I guess
Got
we'll
him in scoring position.
Pearson with a strikeout with one out.
So
Dylan Cruz on second.
Who's up
if we
there?
could bring
My little brother commented Warriors in 6.
Warriors definitely in like the Warriors might be in 5.
Boston
Honestly.
Whoa.
in 7.
Boston in 7?
Boston.
Boston.
Shout out to Jack.
I
Boston.
definitely will say if Boston can find a way to pull this game out and they come up 2-0, it'll be Boston in 6 for sure.
Jack Russillo would
But I
fly
would-
down here just to rub it in our face.
I'm going with Boston.
I think
Boston.
Boston does have it. They seem their defense does have an answer for this offense. It's about making sure their offense is efficient. You can't have nights where Jason Tatum is having 10 points and then Al Horford having 25. But you also can't have nights where Jason Tatum's having 30 and Al Horford has 2. Marcus Smart has 2. So when the team plays collective as a whole on offense and defense, I think that they do have the answers for the Warriors in this series, and they've been here in each game of this playoff run for them. They've had to play in 7-game series, and they've been making it happen. They made big time shots and big time moments that have led to big time wins. So I think Boston in 6 or 7 for sure.
Ooh, Kincaid at the plate. Turn me up.
Talk dirty to me.
I like that one.
You even heard that one?
No.
Talk dirty to me.
Oh, I might have.
LSU, I think
My
LSU
favorite is
baseball
It's Not
has that.
Delivery. It's DeGiacomo.
Yeah,
That's my
go
favorite
Gio.
That's my favorite one.
And he's on Italy.
Huh?
He got a fresh cut too.
His family, I think they're from Italy.
I mean, he's Italian as
The
hell.
whole-
one
Yeah,
haircut.
he's
See,
definitely
the
Italian.
whole team got fresh cuts.
As they should. Y'all remember? Well, I definitely remember. I remember freshmen on the baseball team when Maneri was coaching.
They would shave their heads.
They would shave their heads. All the freshmen have to shave their heads at the beginning of the
See,
season.
I told y'all
it's
it's a
crazy.
thing that baseball players do. With
And
their
Maneri
hair.
used to never allow facial hair. It wasn't until last season that Maneri allowed facial hair.
K Loki got a bald fade right now, but he just
All right,
walked.
we gotta walk. They walked him.
Yeah, warm up that bullpen. But don't bring nobody out.
Look, they
Leave
know
your
it's
boy
not.
in
They
there.
know it's not game
No,
over.
the
for
other
them.
night on Friday, he was giving call the ambulance, but
Not for me.
Jamila's
was
giggles for real.
a heart attack. Giggles. It's a giggles night.
Always. Not a whole lot to talk about. I mean,
Yeah, it has.
watching this stuff live and just like calling it like we see it, probably our best bet. But I heard these USM fans are some assholes.
I mean, they're
What
no
they
home,
saying?
they're no home
The last game,
stadium.
like, what's the song? Na 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 na. Na, na, na. Yeah, that. And then he made it lost.
Hey,
Goodbye. There's a lot of LSU fans though because it's not far from Baton Rouge. So
Yeah.
Nah.
2 hours maybe.
Hattiesburg.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
I was not.
It's not far at all.
Don't ask me.
One
Wait, Hattiesburg?
is
I ain't gonna be that.
I'm not gonna be here.
Mikey's there though.
No, Jack
Jack,
is.
my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah. We should get him on the phone.
Yeah, we should.
I don't have his number. Do you have his number?
Let me shoot out a text. Hold up.
See if we can get him on. See if we can get some like live, like turn the camera around.
Yeah.
Show a little something.
She's gonna be screaming, "This what's going on right now."
Trey has been doing his thing, but he hasn't really like stood out to me in this regional.
Not at all.
Not at the plate at least. Like he's getting the job done, but
That's a strike.
I wish he would dye his hair.
Me too, please.
It's giving
back black.
It's giving ramen noodles.
Wait, was his hair ever black?
I mean, it naturally grew out his head like that. I was about to say,
I think it's always been blonde since he got to LSU. I want to say.
Yeah, since he got to LSU, it has been.
Wow.
I'd like it to go black or brown.
I mean, at this point, it's like
it's a trademark.
It's bleached. Like it's
damn.
You can always bleach it back.
Come on, get there. No.
Can't get it done in the 7th, but
that's all right.
Okay, big boy, you did not win a World Series. Chill out.
It seems like we're the 8th boys, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might just be.
We're finna go up 10.
We still have faith.
Wait till they get to that 8th inning, the magic turn on. They ain't gonna know what hit them.
I don't know what it is, but it's just like
something clicks.
Every time.
Did y'all? Oh, speaking of, did y'all see Auburn got their own little boom box?
I did see that.
Look, I'm not even gonna say what I wanna say.
The blank 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 is insane.
It's insane.
If you get what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to be like us? Like everybody, like I feel like
everybody
so
wants
many
to be
teams,
LSU.
Like it's just
we're the real DBs, all that stuff. Everybody
it's the culture of LSU. I really think is what drives people to be like, oh, I want to do that. Because LSU just comes up with like just out of pocket shit. Like beginning of the season, they didn't have no boom box. They came up with that randomly, just being the team that they are. They have such a close bond, like outside, of the Alec Box Stadium. They have such a close bond. They hang out all the time. I don't know whose idea it was, but it was a damn good idea to bring that boom box and get it all customized and stuff.
It only plays one song.
Yeah, it literally only plays.
Yeah.
They only play one song. We're gonna dance to one song and one song only.
Hey, if that's what gets them to make these games interesting, like they have for the past 2 days, then I'm all for it. So be it. But anything LSU does or Louisiana does, people want to copy the gritty chopper style, like, and the opponents do that to get under our skin so bad. Like when the gritty first came a thing, and like people say like, it started here, started there,
a team
started
would
there.
touch down, and then they do the gritty. Okay, but watch this. We got to answer.
Exactly. Like Jamar and Justin really made that on the national view, but it was a high school kid in New Orleans who started that, and he got a lot of publicity from it. And, all respect to him. And like Chopper style when the Saints did it in the 2019 season and, in the whole season in the playoffs and stuff. Anytime they got beat, everybody wanted Chopper style all up on them. Like,
I'll never forget that.
If y'all want to be Louisiana, just say that.
Well, what I did want to say, we were watching it over the weekend. The 2019 season had some of the best hype videos of all time. The Alabama one, insane. It's giving looking for revenge.
Okay,
I love it.
but see,
Jamil need to go submit it for Oscar at this point.
Look, for real,
no,
she does.
It's like I was watching.
She was watching it like it was a movie.
She literally watched it like after she left. Like we watched it at my house, and she was like, "I'm watching it again." I was like, "Why?"
I watched it again.
Wait, what hype video?
The Alabama one
the
is just
one.
so like intense. It gives
National Championship hype video is my favorite.
It gives the Joker. No, that one's good, but the Alabama one is like.
And I remember like that season, it used to be before every game.
Thursday at 5 o'clock.
Away, every game, and they never missed. Like never was a fail.
But the Alabama
What was the guy's name? I can't remember.
Will Stout.
Will Stout. I knew it was like something short and simple. Will Stout. He was sick. Like.
But LSU been on their video stuff. Like I was showing the team that LSU has always had great video. Like they. Like since that 2011 season, those hype videos were just as good.
I was 10 years old. I didn't have social media.
I was on YouTube.
I
was outside. LesSmiles.net. Get ready. LesSmiles.net.
I think because LSU being so highly publicized in 2019, arguably being one of the best college football teams ever in my opinion and a lot of other people's opinions, really put them more on the map than, they already were. LSU's always been, a nationally talked about program, always been, before the last couple years in that top, 25 range, top 10, top 5, always been, ranked and been one of those teams when you think about college football, and with 2019 season being how great and what it was, put everything that they did at a higher level off the field. So, the gritty and then the hype videos, and then everybody want to copy that. You saw it. Did y'all notice how all of a sudden so many other, you get the guy, how so many other
shout out Subtweet Sean. We know you want your credits.
Right. Sean always want them credits. But you notice how everything that they did off the field, everybody else wanted to do after. Right. Everybody stepped up their hype videos after LSU did it. Yeah. Everybody wanted to get the gat. Everybody wanted the gritty and everything after LSU did it.
The only thing that I will say that we didn't do that was a little bit better was Clemson's video. So what was it, Drake's song?
If you don't get off that video,
I'm not gonna lie, it was good.
Okay, well Drake didn't ask LSU. So.
You have Dwayne the Rock Johnson narrate your hype video.
I'm not gonna lie.
Why do we?
If LSU were to do it, it would have been.
Hold up, you keep talking about this video with Drake, and I don't know what video it is.
She keeps bringing this video. Y'all don't understand.
Laugh now, cry later.
Whoa.
Clemson did they reacted what's it called? Reenacted the video. It was good.
Wow. They did that for the Natty, or did they just do that?
They just did it for fun.
Clemson is corny though. I really can't.
It's nothing to do in Clemson, South Carolina.
I really want to know.
Boring.
After the national championship, one of the LSU fans set up a GoFundMe to get Clemson a new mascot, a new mascot costume because theirs looked like its own crack. I really want to know what they did with that money because they still got that same mascot.
It's crazy.
I want to know where that money went. Because the mascot looks like it's on crack. You look at LSU's mascot, you even look at Auburn's Tiger mascot, and they're both better than Clemson.
What I used to think,
it's sad.
I used to think that my freshman year, 2019 season, that we should bring the Tiger on the field, but they stopped doing that.
They stopped doing that a long time ago.
They just brought the Tiger out on change. You know how raw that would be?
No. First of all, you can't do that. That's a wild animal.
I know you can't. On
change? It's not a dog. It's not a dog.
They used to bring him out.
In that cage.
They used to put him. They used to put him next to.
I got the game.
Where the visiting locker room is. They used to put him right there. And people and the players would be like. When you run out the visitor locker room, you gonna be scared because it's a big ass tiger right there.
She said on chains,
but a lot of chains. That'd be so intimidating. I wouldn't even want to play anymore.
Kind of like they do Bebo.
That was never gonna happen.
They don't need to be pulling.
Yes, exactly.
They don't need to be pulling a tiger though before they finna go play in a football game, bro. You're underestimating this tiger. You're talking about Mike.
We pulling Mike out down the
and then they let go of Mike.
That's crazy.
And then they let go of him. That's crazy.
Wow, wait, hold on.
Let him go.
That's crazy.
Let the tiger go.
What happened?
Dylan Cruz just made a hell of a diving catch.
All right, it's the 8th inning, boys. Put y'all's fours up, baby. Fours up. What for your bank say? Fours up.
No, but they used to do that for a while, and I remember Ginger Gutner. She runs Mike the Tiger's, the actual live Tiger. She runs the social media, and she said that they used to put him in the little trailer or whatever. But they only would do it if he would willingly go in it. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't force him in it. But when he would willingly go in it, they bring him right by the visitor locker room. They'd shake the cage to make him roar. I just wanted to be I want to be a player in that visitor locker room just to get that feeling because I bet you're scared.
I mean, that really does bring Death Valley. I mean, if there's anything else that you could do,
they should.
Nothing else brings Death Valley.
If they made the whole stadium
and have the whole
turn
stadium
all the lights out in there,
roar.
And
turn all the lights out in the locker room.
In the locker room, and it gets dead silent in the stadium, and the Tiger just roars.
I mean, LSU is such an amazing culture, especially on game day. To us, it's so normal having Mike just there. You pass by him walking to class
people
or whatever.
Don't know he's there.
But people on the weekends, even in the middle of the week and stuff, they'll just go it's the zoo. Mm-hmm. And just go see Mike. Whenever opposing teams come, I remember whenever A&M. I know when A&M basketball had came this year, they bring them to go see Mike or whatever. It's this crazy thing, but to us it's normal. You know, ever since I've been a kid, there's always been a Mike the Tiger. I mean, was Mike 7? I mean, you know, you got those people, just tree huggers or PETA or whatever, that don't really agree with it. But he lives better than all of us. He lives better than all of us. And if you put he was born in captivity. If you put him in the wild, he ain't gonna survive. So, you know, but I love Mike.
Now, to be honest, more than anything.
Huh?
Football season me now.
If we get a season like the 2019 season,
never gonna get a season like that again.
Okay, so look, me and
Never
Jamil was sitting there, and I was like, okay, I'm just trying to get the vibes, like marinate in the vibes. But listen, going into the 2019 season, we weren't just look at this studded.
It wasn't a high expectation.
We were not this studded NFL. You had 10 people going to the league. We had 18 people. Was it 18? 18 people get signed, even undrafted.
After national championship?
After national championship.
Something like that. 18,
and
17, 18.
Yeah, and so I'm just like, you know, imagine. Just think about it. Just let it marinate for a second. Well, nobody expects us to even win. Everybody expects us to go 8-4. If I'm being honest, that's what majority of people expected us to go 2019 season. Maybe 9-3, maybe 10-2. But you know, it's not far stretched. Last year wasn't even. Last year a couple of games were decided by, dang, good catch.
Yeah, that was a good catch.
A couple of games were decided by a possession, or two, of a turnover. So it's like, it doesn't seem as far-fetched to me personally as possible. You know, I think Brian Kelly, and like you said, you spoke to the players and their willingness to just be at camp and stuff. You know, I think that what Brian Kelly and his staff is doing is changing the culture, is bringing LSU back to that standard of performance that has been expected and that will be expected moving forward. And I'm very excited.
One thing I definitely respect the hell out of Brian Kelly for is that he wants to make sure that these players are not only excelling on the field, but outside of the practice facility, outside of the stadium.
I agree.
He wants to make sure that they graduate. Even if they leave here after 3 years, that they come back and get their degree eventually. And that they have a good education. And they're able to succeed in this world as grown men outside of football. Because they call it the NFL, not for long. I mean, you know, a large majority of people that are in the NFL, what's the average? 2-3 years, 4 years maybe? I mean, not everybody's Tom Brady. Not everybody can stay in the league till they're 45. They're old as hell. So I really respect him in the sense that he cares about these players more than just football players. He cares about them as people. And, I mean, you know, I'm not in the facility every day. I don't really know what goes on in those meeting rooms or in BK's office or anything like that. But from the impression that he's made, it seems like he does care. And I feel like having that trust with your players on and off the field translates into how they're going to do whenever game time comes. Because they know they have your trust and you have their trust. And they're able to, you know, be able to perform for you because they know that they can trust you. So, yeah, I think BK is going to make a positive influence, hopefully. And I do think there's going to be some growing pains when the season starts. You know, just getting adjusted to a whole new team, a whole new coaching staff, a whole new way of playing. I mean, this is a whole new playbook, a whole new way of practicing, doing drills. I mean, they don't practice for 3-4 hours like they used to. BK's like, I don't see the point in that. He said shorter practices, focusing on the detail, is going to get us better results than staying out there for 4 hours. And Louisiana ain't no joke. It's hot. It's hot. And then when fall camp comes around in August, it's just going to be even hotter. So I'm glad all of the games in September are at night because it's too damn hot to be in that stadium.
At least we got all the September games out the way. So now we focused on October.
Hey, October games are hot too.
October is the best month of the year.
October is, but beginning of October is still hot.
October.
It'd be hot till November. What is
exactly? It was 80 degrees on Christmas.
Hold up, I was about to say it was hot in November, which y'all be like it would be
I was
like
wearing
cold
shorts to the game still.
Right, it would be cold at night and then like during the day it's like 80 degrees. And
No,
then
like you would
40.
have to bring a change of clothes if we had the night game for real.
The A&M game this past year was cold.
Yeah,
it was cold as hell.
It was,
and it was raining. Oh, I wanted to die.
It was a snoozer.
Yeah, but hey,
Until
that game
end.
was
Until
good.
the end.
That game was
It was a good game.
It was
a
good to the
game.
end, but like it was just like we really playing around with A&M. Like I hate playing around with them. Like this, just 8-4 just kills me, bro. Like
yeah,
I hate seeing them on my TV. I don't like A&M. Like A&M is second on my list of most hated SEC teams behind Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, I don't like
agree.
Florida.
I'm excited to go.
Bama, I don't even like.
That Gators Trump 2019.
Yes, that
Ooh,
was.
they did it again this year too. This year it was cold.
And we gonna do it again this year. Well, we don't even
Back
say
to
that long.
Gainesville.
Yeah,
in the swamp.
I got a nice little video of me with some of my friends doused up doing the Gator Chomp.
Friends?
I got
After
a
the
nice
game.
video.
Not friends,
Florida
but you know,
game.
everybody's a friend at an LSU game. You know that.
102, 350.
Yeah.
Your best friends.
Yeah.
But going back to Gainesville, October maybe? I don't remember.
That's a big game for Brian Kelly.
It's
October
a huge
4th.
game for Brian
I think
Kelly.
it's
Billy
October
Napier
14th.
as head coach of the Gators. He coached at University of Louisiana Lafayette. Past year, UL was they were damn good. I'll give my respect. I mean, you coming from a team that never was really nationally recognized, and they're not a flagship university. You can't compare LSU and UL to your Alabama Auburn. They're not a flagship university. They're not this normal top 25 team. And they stayed in the rankings for a good bit of that season, probably majority of that season. They were ranked higher than LSU. LSU wasn't even ranked.
UL has the longest active winning streak in college football right now.
What's their win streak?
I think it's like 22.
To nothing?
20, no, I'm saying like they haven't lost a game in 22 games.
God damn. I think UL has been able to prove themselves, especially last year. I mean, Billy Napier is a damn good coach. Scared money don't make money.
Scared money don't make money.
I like Billy Napier as a coach, and I think he'll do great at Florida. But going to the swamp, I mean, you have two brand new coaches in two programs that they've never coached in before. I mean, neither one of them has coached in the SEC. So it's a whole new culture, a whole new thing to get used to. I think Billy Napier is not going to be scared of the swamp. His first game in there.
He is going to embrace it fully.
I think he will. He seems like a very outgoing type of guy. And, I mean, he developed, players that, came from UL to LSU, like Mekhi Garner. And
Corey Raymond, too?
Yes, Corey Raymond is there, too.
Don't
I remember,
remind me.
that picture of him and Sting at Sting's draft party. And Corey was doing a little gator chomp.
Don't remind me. Florida has palm trees and Corey Raymond. That's crazy. And beaches.
And great DBs.
That's crazy.
Gainesville doesn't have that.
Florida has palm trees.
It's within
and
driving
Corey Raymond.
distance.
Okay.
Exactly. Thank you.
I mean, you can go to Grand Isle and go to the beach.
If I go to Grand Isle, I'm crazy.
I would never voluntarily go to Grand Isle.
Right.
That's not a beach.
Is Grand Isle even like back right
Yeah.
from the hurricane and all?
I mean,
that?
not completely, but it's back to a level where people can inhabit.
Speaking of hurricanes, it's about to be hurricane
It
season
is
again.
hurricane
It is
season.
hurricane
It is
season.
hurricane season.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
better
got
be
one
ready.
tropical-
They got a tropical depression coming up. Everybody get ready for that because y'all
Heading
know what
towards
time it is.
I mean, on a serious note, though, what I would say is, hurricane season is the same time every year. We know what's
What time it
ahead of
is.
us. So, to our viewers and to y'all, make the necessary arrangements and the preparations now. Make those necessary phone calls now. That way, if July, August, September comes, you're not sitting around like, trying to call a family member here. Could I come here? Like, we know we live in Louisiana. We know what's coming up. The water is hot. We got global warming and all kind of issues.
Pause. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. It's a very serious topic. We got Blake Money in.
This game might be.
Oh.
Bro,
Not too
look,
much.
we're going to have some
Hey,
faith on
yeah.
Blake today. I think Blake could get it done because this is
When's
his
the
time.
last time he's pitched?
But this is his time to show that he is that guy. Like, he is the guy that
This
we
is
need
his
him to
time.
be. Because, I mean, what better time would you want to get put in a game, your team down,
3 runs.
trying to come back in the game in the 8th inning? You gotta do something.
So here we got.
On the bright side, though, I'm not hoping for it. I'm knocking on wood. If LSU were to go down in this game, they still got to play tomorrow. You got to beat them twice.
Yep.
So.
Yeah,
That's why winning yesterday was so important.
Yeah. I mean, even though Mikhail had a bad game on Friday, you think he'll be ready for tomorrow? I mean, but that's the thing. Like, who would they start?
It's usually 5 days rest, I think, for a pitcher.
Yeah. But, like, they used up, their regular starters. Mikhail, Ty.
Didn't take out Mikhail like the third inning?
Yeah, I was about to say, he didn't pitch very
that
long. So, he probably can go Monday. Like, he could probably go another 3 innings tomorrow.
Maybe.
Like, he could give you another strong 3 innings, maybe 4, just based on his experience.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he'll probably be good to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
Make the play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't sleep on
All right, so just to give our viewers who may not be able to watch the game right now, inside scoop of what's going on. We got Southern Miss 7, LSU 4. We're in the bottom of the 8th with 1 out. Blake Money is pitching right now for LSU.
First time he's been on the mound in a minute.
It's the first time he's made an appearance on the mound in quite a second. So it'll be interesting to see how we pull this ball game out, honestly.
Blake Money is one tall dude.
Come on, that's a strike.
6'7".
Let's go.
He called that a strike. I would have been so
Sorry,
mad.
viewers, thank y'all for tuning in. We do this each and every Sunday. Just so y'all know, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell
Noah
a friend.
will be back with us next week, hopefully.
Yes, we miss our guy Noah.
We miss Noah. It's been a minute for Noah.
Oh, come on, Blake. Don't you start that.
Wait, he hit the ump?
Wait, did he?
He hit the ump?
The ump
They about to pull Blake Money. He just hit the ump. Ooh, he feeling that.
Uh-oh.
Did he hit him in the balls? He looked like he in pain.
Oh, you need some more balls.
Wait, replay.
That ain't
Oh, no. Hit him in the arm. Yeah, alright, shake it off. Stop making bad calls. Maybe that wouldn't happen to you.
Oh, also, while we talking about it, or while we, just sitting here watching the game, the LSU track and field team will be going to nationals this week. It is Nationals week for them, so I know we got Aaliyah Armstrong and Favor O'Philly.
Defended national champions, right?
Yeah. So
women's?
We definitely have some things to look forward to. Men's.
Yeah.
We have some things to look forward to. Eric Edwards going to be going down there, some other Dorian Camel, the 4x1 team. So we got some good things to expect and look forward to with our track and field team.
Am I tripping or does Dorian look like Lil Durk?
Dorian does give me Lil Durk.
Yeah. He looks like Lil Durk to me.
I don't see it. I see it, but I don't see it.
No, I definitely see it.
I think it's like, okay, I see it, but then sometimes people be reaching.
Y'all, look at Giggles.
Is Ron alright?
Yeah, I don't know where Ron went.
Ron just
he had to take a
walked
little
out.
break.
Yeah, I was about to say, is he alright though? You know,
He might be
Ron,
having a coughing
quiet.
spell like TJ.
This isn't our usual, Sunday night show. We typically have more topics and things that we discuss.
Hey, it's
but,
summertime.
Hey, it's summertime. Things are cool here in Baton Rouge, and
things are
we
calming
got
down.
some good baseball going on. So we appreciate y'all. It looks like the Warriors are gonna pull this one out. There's about 5 minutes left in the fourth,
Yeah,
but it's 97-75.
Yeah, it was a very close game earlier when we turned it on.
We need to make the place here.
Two outs
In the bottom of the 8th. So we talking about some.
Trey is one hell of a defensive player. I'll give him that. You can't deny his talent that he has at first base. First base is made for him. I heard the announcers on one of the...
We got a viewer saying the Warriors going to take it, but we already said our thoughts on that. And I got the Celtics in 6 or 7. What y'all's picks again? Just for our viewer.
Boston in 7.
Boston.
How you say it, Giggles?
Boston.
Got the Warriors.
I really call her Giggles.
Because we're going to giggle.
We're going to giggle.
We're going to giggle if we don't do nothing else.
Y'all play too much.
That's the whole point of the show.
No,
We're just having a good time.
It was our...
Literally.
She really had me giggling before
that. A little announcement for FM Digital Media. Mic'd Up, switching times, starting tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
It is switching time starting tomorrow?
6 to 8. 6 to 8.
Okay.
From right here. no more 11-1. And Mic'd Up is partnered with Caesars Sportsbook.
Got Rachel DeMita coming on tomorrow from. A lot of people probably know her from 2K, or was she on NBA TV? Yeah.
Sometimes
So
she may guest appearance.
yeah, so she was on NBA TV. She's on 2K. She'll be on Mic'd Up tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
tune in to
Mic'd Up.
6 to 8 p.m.
Let's go.
Here you go.
We at Club Culotta. Clout Demonz.
Might have Jay Johnson on tomorrow.
My godmother said
Might.
she got Boston.
Hopefully. Well, it depends. If they gonna be playing tomorrow, then maybe not.
Look, Mikey got a little pull now. Him and Jay have they got a little relationship, so you might be able to get the man on before the game tomorrow. Might get a little behind the scenes of.
Well,
LSU
Mikey's
baseball
going on
pregame.
from 6 to 8, and the game starts at 6.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's tough.
All the LSU games this weekend have been at 6. So, I mean, unless they play an earlier game tomorrow, if necessary.
I mean, it's 3-2. We'll get out there.
What y'all got LSU's chances of making Omaha?
Look, I said LSU came out like the gate with the third best odds to win the national championship. So if they make it to Omaha, like I wouldn't be surprised. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, like LSU did something that wasn't expected. Like this is what was expected coming into the season.
They went into the season as the number 3 team in the country.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's not like
No, damn.
Blake, that's crazy.
Southern Miss home run on Blake Money at the on the mound.
Like I still
8
think
to 4 in the bottom of the
in the
8th, 2 outs. Yeah, LSU has one more inning. They made it happen last night, so I ain't doubting them this time. But the only disadvantage that they might have against them is that they're not the home team this time. For the first time in this regional, they are not the home team. Southern Miss gets to bat last. So only thing they need to do, if they do get up in the top of the 9th, the only thing they need to do is put a solid pitcher up on the bump and get him to put up 3 up, 3 down. Whether that be in strikeouts or ground outs or pop outs, do whatever you got to do. Just keep it to where you can sustain that lead.
I mean, we just need to get out of this inning without any more
Blake's
runs.
crazy.
Blake got to lock in.
That was high and outside.
But we really need them to get out this inning, and then we have to pull something in the 9th. We got to get the bat swinging. We know that this team has resilience, and they faced a lot of adversity this year and within this series, but we have to get something going on this next time at bat. Otherwise, we'll be looking to play tomorrow with hopes that Miami loses tonight and or tomorrow, and that we can play at home. Bree, what's the update on that Miami Arizona?
In Arizona right now, Miami and Arizona. Within the last 15 minutes or so, Miami hit a home run. 2-run homer? Yeah, 2-run homer. So 3-1, Miami up against Arizona in their regional. This is an elimination game, so whoever wins gets to play Ole Miss.
Bro, it's no way.
Oh no, we got it, and it's it's an inning. And here we go. We are going into the 9th inning. LSU is losing 8-4. We have Stevenson, Cruz, and Jacob Berry up to bat. So we know that this team is very capable of pulling something special in the last moments.
Give me gorilla ball or give me
this
death.
Team definitely has us on cardiac arrest watch.
Cardiac cats.
But hey, it wouldn't make us LSU fans if we weren't here for it all. So we look forward to seeing what's going to happen within this last couple of minutes of this baseball game. Maybe, hopefully. Who knows? Maybe we'll go to 10, 11, 12.
I sit back and thinking about...
We play ball all night because Coach Jay said there is no time.
There's no time in baseball. There's no clock in baseball. But I sit back and think about, the regional in Eugene, Oregon last year.
Yeah.
LSU was not supposed to win that regional. They were not expected to go out there and do what they did. They were the underdog. They had to go to the losers bracket. after the first game, and they came back and they beat Oregon twice. They did it twice, 2 in a row, and they won that regional. They earned their spot in Knoxville for their super. And Tennessee's just a damn good team. They're even better this year. It's kind of really unbelievable to watch Tennessee play the way they do and the caliber that they do. I got Tennessee winning the College World Series. I don't know about y'all.
Tennessee is definitely him.
In the SEC tournament, they swept the SEC tournament. They did not lose one game. And then they came back and had a big comeback win against Campbell. Not a big comeback win, but they were down. I think it was 3-0 at one point against Campbell. You not?
Not for it.
Who you got winning the World Series then?
I don't even know, but I just don't like. Tennessee hasn't faced any adversity this season besides losing to Kentucky that one series. Like,
yeah.
When they go to Omaha, like, it's not gonna be it's gonna be competition every night. Like, it's not gonna be the SEC tournament where they're playing Kentucky and LSU and Georgia. Like, it's not gonna be teams that they could just blow out. Like, it's gonna be teams. It's gonna be hard baseball. It's gonna be tough, and it's not. They're gonna face some type of adversity, and they already have some hot heads. The coach is a hot head. He's throwing bats and shit. Like, it's just it might get ugly for Tennessee before it gets.
Tony Vitello. He's an attractive man.
Look, I don't have nothing to do with that. All I'm saying is Tennessee has not faced any adversity this season, and I have no faith in them winning the championship because once you get to that point in the season where you have to have some type of you have to have faced some type of adversity. Yeah. They haven't, and
Jack Merrifield is as a pinch hitter. Haven't seen him much past couple weeks. I know he was in more so playing the infield, third base for a little while. Haven't seen him really in the postseason much. Damn. I heard I saw on Twitter, somebody said they've never seen Pete Taylor Field be that packed with that many fans.
Shout out LSU because y'all already know.
Yeah, that's definitely half. Probably 3/4 purple and gold.
I mean, it makes it a lot easier when it's only 2 hours away.
It don't matter. They knew not to make it here. Otherwise, it'd be a sea of purple and gold.
This is that stuff like that makes me mad in baseball. Like,
what?
If it's 3-1 and he groomed a fastball to you, you should be sitting fastball. Not even worried about off speed. And he grooved a fastball. It struck him out.
Oh, are you serious?
Because when you wait, umpires don't like that. Umpires will tell you, I will take the bat out of your hands if you sit there with the bat on your shoulders. I'm going to strike you out every time.
Jack Merrifield thought he got walked, but they struck him out. Yeah, they struck him out.
In terms of basketball and the NBA Finals, the Warriors seem to pull this one out 107-88. To even the finals up at 1-1 as they head into Boston. So it'll be interesting to see how Boston responds from their very quiet night offensively. The Warriors did their thing at home as we expected offensively and defensively, containing them besides Jason Tatum to really everybody under 10 points. So that's just our little NBA Finals update. Tatum ends with 22, Jaylen Brown with 17. Smart and Horford end with 2. So not the performance you expected. Derek White did his thing off the bench with 12. But as for the Warriors, all of their starters except Draymond Green ended in double figures. Jordan Poole ended up having an excellent fourth quarter with 17 points. Draymond did have 9. And so, yeah, that next game I think will be on Thursday if I'm not mistaken.
Thursday in Boston?
Wednesday or Thursday.
In Boston.
It'll definitely be Wednesday. That time is set for 9 Eastern, 8 Central time. And we get another strike here on the mound. So it is a 1-out game with Southern Miss winning 8-4 right now.
Jacob Berry next up to bat. It's do or die at this point for this game. And They did it yesterday.
I was about to say, we always make our action with less than with 2 outs.
They did it yesterday.
And
2 outs,
losing
and they
by
all them
more
runs.
than 4 runs.
It's always 2 outs too.
On Friday, they had no outs for a good minute, though. I think for a good bit of those runs, they had no outs. But for yesterday, it was 2 outs.
Oh,
Look,
nope. Oh,
no, base hit.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
See? We just
Okay, let's get it started.
And here y'all go.
Party is starting.
And here we go.
Oh, it's about to get interesting. I wish I was there. Is he growing a mustache?
I don't
Check him
know.
out.
Little stash.
Little stash. He's tired of people telling me he look like Drew Brees. Drew Brees ain't got no fish. Who's that? I can't see with the camera in the way.
That is Pearson.
Josh Pearson. He came in late this season.
That wasn't a strike.
No, that was high.
That was up.
Oh, rally hats. Hey, rallying. It's time to rally. Anybody got? I was about to say, y'all got a hat on? No.
I was gonna. My hair was gonna get too.
Fontanastic.
Oh. Too high.
Bro, that would have hit him in the head. I know them helmets got padding and stuff, but that's still gonna hurt. That ball coming at you 80 miles an hour.
Too high to make it fly.
TJ, stop.
Why did?
That's what I'm saying. Why are you trying to lead on a bunt? Like,
It's not the time to bunt.
Like
you got 2 outs.
Well, I mean, the only thing I could see is the third baseman was probably playing back, and he probably gave him a bunt down the third base line, and he missed it. I mean, it was a ball. Well, it was a ball. That's not a ball you want to bunt.
Well, the Southern Miss fans start standing up. It is a 1-2 pitch count. Top
LSU
of the
down our
ninth.
last strike.
We are down to our last.
Oh, he hit him.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Southern Miss just sold the game. That's crazy.
Now they about to turn up.
Now
Now
we
they're
could've
about
did
to
that the
turn
last
up.
pitch.
It's about to get crazy. Hit by a pitch. LSU is one of the top teams in the country to be hit by a pitch this year. It's last time I checked, it was like 105. It's definitely more than that now. That was, I think, before SEC tournament. Hit by a pitch a lot. I remember one game, I think it was a midweek matchup. I think every player on the batting order got hit by a pitch. It was that many times. I don't know what's going on. Kay Beloso, man. Poor thing.
Braden Jobert.
Hey, I think that was a gift. First game of the season, Kay Beloso was set to be the designated hitter.
Talk dirty to me.
This is the best position you can get put in.
He's gonna do something crazy.
You got 2 runners on base.
Oh, the way he just
Kay
snapped his
Doty.
neck. Yeah, giggles.
Turn me up. That knuckle cracking is like, yeah.
Coach stressing.
Stressing like hell. He know what he about to get into. Damn. Straighten it out a little bit.
That's all right.
Damn.
Down our last strike again.
I understand how some people say baseball is boring. This is not boring.
I mean, college baseball isn't boring, but have
MLB baseball is boring as hell.
Have any of us ever sat through a full? The only Major League Baseball games I've fully sat through was like the World Series because I'm a Dodgers fan. And
I definitely have sat through
win.
multiple baseball games. Baseball is not boring, especially in the postseason.
Well, yeah,
but I mean,
I sat through a Astros game.
Come on, get there. Oh,
damn!
That's the ball game.
All right, final score: Southern Miss 8, LSU 4. They could not make any magic happen tonight, how they did for the past 2 nights. They celebrating like they just won the whole regional, but you got to beat us twice. Yeah, they got to beat LSU twice, and they'll see them again on Monday. First win since 2007.
2017.
15. No, that's it. 2007.
Straight.
Wow.
2007. 15 years ago. That's the last time they beat LSU. They got a little chip on their shoulder. I'll give them that, but they lost 10 straight since then against LSU. So celebrate now, but don't keep that celebration up too long if you want to make something happen tomorrow. LSU gonna come back stronger. I'll be interested to see who they start on the mound. tomorrow. And I mean, I don't really know what time they're gonna play yet. I guess we'll find that out. What's it say? Oh, that's just the bracket.
Regional final will be tomorrow at 4 Eastern.
3 p.m.
3 our time. So if you're
3 o'clock our time.
3 o'clock. We play tomorrow against Southern Miss, and hopefully we can finish this thing out. Bree, what's the update on that Arizona-Miami game?
Let me look. Mikey will definitely
cover all of this.
Cover all of the stuff from the regional tomorrow. It should be, by the time Mikey goes on, it should be over or close to over by the time Mikey goes live. Hopefully before Mikey's show ends, he might get with Jay. As of 6 minutes ago, still same score. Miami up 3-1 against Arizona. So
just keep y'all.
They retired Arizona in order in the 7th inning. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I think that's all we got for tonight.
Yeah.
Tune in Jordy Culotta show tomorrow from 7 8.
Tomorrow we're off.
That
Aren't we?
was last Monday.
Last
Monday. No.
I was reading the group wrong, y'all.
No. Last Monday from Memorial Day. But tune in to Jordy Culotta show tomorrow morning from 7 to 9 a.m. I don't know who Jordy's having on the show, but he'll bring somebody in. He'll make it an interesting, fun show. He'll recap this game. He'll recap the whole weekend. He'll talk about, I don't even know. Jordy talks about all kind of stuff. The finals. He'll touch on a little LSU football. Touch on some of the recruiting. He'll touch on a lot of things we talked about. And Jordy will have a great show tomorrow and all week, Monday through Friday from 7 to 9. Mic'd up Monday through Wednesday from 6 to 8 now. Time change, 6 to 8. Mikey is sponsored by Caesar Sportsbook now, and Mikey will give a lot more information on that tomorrow. Who's his guest tomorrow?
For Mikey or
Mikey.
Mikey has Rachel Demeter tomorrow.
Okay.
And Jordy has Ross Dellinger in the morning. So
Ross Dellinger.
Yep. And Jay
from Sports Illustrated.
Jay Sirisos. Somebody's gonna have to say his name for me, but he is Jay from the New Orleans Sports Foundation.
All right, so talking a lot of New Orleans Saints, some LSU, some baseball, all kind of stuff tomorrow for Jordy, and then mic'd up from 6 to 8. Tune in to Where My Dog's At on Thursday, 6 to 8 as well. Jamil and Ron heading that up. Jamil's doing socials. Ron's on the couch. Ro, always a interesting show with Ro. Oh, and Stu. I forgot about Stu.
I do a little something. I don't do too
much.
I just stay in my little corner. In my kennel.
Where My Dog's At is definitely an interesting show to watch. Must-see TV. Yes, that is prime time content. Yeah. So, tune into all the shows this week from FM Digital Media. Jordy Culotta Monday through Friday, 7 to 9. Mic'd up Monday, Wednesday, 6 to 8. What time does he go on? 4:30? From
4:30 to 6.
4:30 to 6 on
Earl's.
Fridays at Uncle Earl's. And then Where My Dog's At from 6 to 8 on Thursdays. Sorry. And then we're back here next Sunday around 8 o'clock-ish for another edition of Clout Demonz.
Noah should be back next week.
Noah should be back next week. Tingle Talks. He's coming back. We miss you, Noah. But thanks for joining us for another edition of Clout Demonz. For Bree, TJ, Jamil, Ron, and Stu. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great night.
Y'all have a good one. We out.